Charlie Kirk may have testified to Christ to more people on college campuses in our generation than anyone alive. You may have heard something that Charlie Kirk said that you didn't agree with about what he said about the government, but here's what I would say. I beg you to consider his God, the Lord Jesus Christ. I beg you for that. The other thing I would say, and I do not use this word lightly, I do not think it's incorrect to call Charlie Kirk a modern American martyr for the faith. Some of Charlie Kirk's last words were to look out at a crowd of hostile, unbelieving college students and say this: it's not just intra-biblical evidence, but extra-biblical evidence that Jesus Christ was a real person. He lived a perfect life. He was crucified, died, and rose on the third day, and he is Lord and God over all. Let me say a few words about that man's death, assassination, and martyrdom. First of all, some of you may see something like that, and you even see some of the dots I just connected for you, and you may feel a rising fear inside of you. Can I just be super vulnerable and honest? Jan and I took a long walk on Wednesday, and my wife looks at me, and Jana says, man, Josh, honestly, sometimes I'm nervous about you being on stage in front of thousands of people because you're saying and you believe the same things they killed him for. My fellow disciples, Jesus said, he said, if anyone would follow him, they should count the cost and figure out whether they were prepared to pick up their cross. And a cross was an instrument of death. I did this week. Every Christian at various points in your life, you should take a long walk and ask yourself the question, am I prepared to die for this? And you need to make sure the answer is yes. Billy Graham said this a few years before he went to hug Jesus. He said, someday you will read or hear that Billy Graham is dead. Don't you believe a word of it, because I shall be more alive than I am now. I will have just changed my address. Listen, you can't kill a Christian. You can only change his address. That's all you can do.